sick of listening to other people's dogs. I'm getting me a dog. I'm gonna name it Thanatos. Little dog, you know, like I want those ones that look like those ones that I just want to that you want to kiss full on the mouth with the big perfect long tongues, like the old Thanatos looking dog, like something like that, but not too big. Just a dog like the old gas station dog on near Curry Road and shit. One of those dogs with the paw up and he's got his paw down and he's going like this. One of those bear dogs. I want one of those. I want you to walk your dog properly. Take it outside and walk it, not walk it inside the house. And I'm getting another little cat. I'm gonna name it Stiv, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be fixed. It's gonna be like a male cat fixed. I'm gonna name him Stiv. And that'd be awesome. Cause I got my yard again. Gotta let the dog out, man. Hold on. Let the dog out. Run around the back. Shut up! Yeah. One of those shits that barks whenever somebody moves, because you got those back alleys where I'm living and people creep up through there. I want my dog at the back gate go, shut up! One of those dogs. Call it from the porch with turn the porch light on from the back. Thanatos, get the fuck in here. Thing running from the back. Get inside, motherfucker. You got mud all over you, son of a bitch. Kick its ass a little bit. It's gonna be great. And when you look at those little dog faces, you're like, this is my friend. This is my buddy. You know? With their little eyes. Fucking awesome dog. Maybe Pig Bitch will get me a dog. That'd be a good gift. It was his dog. I find you. She used to find me like, she knew I liked retro organs of a certain type, and she would call all the papers and go through the papers and not stop till she found one for me. And then she'd bring back an organ. The bitch is insane. She carried a goddamn Baldwin, or what was it? Lowry. Some type of Lowry organ that's made of all solid wood and solid keys and tubes, because it's from the 60s, weighs as much as a coffin. She carried it up the steepest hill in the world, Stowe Ave, on a blanket on her back. I was like, how high were you? There is no way, bitch, you carried. And she did that with a concrete statue of like a hobgoblin or some kind of gargoyle or something. All out of breath. I'm like, oh my god, your energy, baby. I fucking love you, Pig Bitch. You're just so fucking nuts. One time she took me down the street and she was showing me all stash houses that I never knew existed. They're just like empty houses that are off the grid, totally filled with either stash or not. She wanted to steal shit, but I told her no fucking way. We found this old castle where we looked it up, and it's like an old nuns kind of thing, nun school, and that's where she found the organ. And I'm like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm looking up and I can see the alarms in the corners of the wall. She's like, I disabled them. And I'm like, you disabled the alarms? Yeah. Because when we get in fights, she'd go out in the neighborhood, run away, and go stay in an empty house. She was the coolest chick fucking I ever met, really. Pig bitch. Just the coolest bitch. And I could tell, that's why I knew her father was so proud of her, because I'm like, yeah, I'd be real proud too if that was my daughter. I'd be real proud. She's just such a good fucking good soul. She's a good time girl. She's a positive bitch. That's what they do to us, though. When me and her rebel, they call us crazy, and we're fucking nuts, and we're fucking crazy. We're disturbed since birth, and we're just such bad people. It's like, no, we're surrounded by bad people. I don't fucking fuck with them. That's why they don't give me a hard time. They say jump, I'll be like, whatever, I'll jump later. I don't fuck around with it. I don't want to argue. But everybody misses Pig Bitch too. I think even my mother does probably by this point. Yes, but you can't trust her. I'm like, I know you can't trust Pig Bitch, but that ain't the point. You can't trust anybody in this world. But for the little time Pig Bitch is around, you know, it's a real joyous occasion. Good times are gonna be had. You could just be laying in bed with that bitch, and she's just so great. You know, you can tell she's getting to run away. She's getting ready to run away when she starts stealing your clothes and shit. You're like, oh, she ain't coming back. I don't want to embarrass her, but, well, I wish I could tell some of these stories. I don't know why. Maybe I won't tell that story, but Pig Bitch will straight up piss on your shit if you piss her off right. That's all I know. I loved her so much I didn't even care. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'll wear this shirt right now with your piss all over it. I fucking love you. I don't give a fuck about. You know, she's such a little hottie. You hear this douchebag jumping around? Yeah! Fuck you! My world. My pig bitch. Why don't you piss on my head? I wish I could, baby. Would it make you happy? No, she's not into that, but she's into pheromones and smells, and she loves that shit. Caught her one time with my shirt over her face, my yellow striped green shirt, just vibrating her clit with my shirt over her face. I'm like, how fucking hot is this bitch? Smelling my patchouli, and I was like, she's jerking off to me. I didn't even ask her to. I just caught her. So fucking hot. I love bitches like that. I'll always love pig bitch, and that's my weakness. I don't give a fuck. People say, you're obsessed with her. I admit it now. It's like, yeah, probably. So what? I've always been obsessed with pig bitch. I told her that. I think she's a little bit obsessed with me to a degree. Not as much as I am with her, but it's nice to get the reciprocal attention. I love pig bitch. Always will. Isn't that cool? She's a cool chick.